Confession, I don't understand outrage culture. Okay, I get it. Sometimes life doesn't turn out the way you hoped or expected, and that's not ideal. Sometimes you're exposed to things that you hate so deeply, it makes you nauseated to even think about it, let alone be in the same room with it. Occasionally in life, you'll have to hear things that are not only undesirable, but just plain wrong, or worse, they're offensive. Words that offend are the villains of the moment. As a humanities major and a school teacher, I understand that words have power. I stress the importance of using good words to my students all day, every day. In my own life, if someone writes a well-worded letter to me, after I finish reading it, I put it in a shoebox in case I am someday the lone survivor of a nuclear holocaust and want to remember communication and human contact fondly. The right combination of words will often put a literal smile on my face, and from time to time, a delicious word sandwich from someone like Shakespeare, Charles Dickens, Jane Austen, or Flannery O'Connor is better than ice cream. Really. I wholeheartedly affirm Samuel Taylor Coleridge's proclamation that poetry is the best words in the best order, and I strive to shape one sentence in my life that is half as memorable as his worst one. Words matter, and we should be judicious with them. But I think it's worth a reminder here that the outrage of the minute is over words, particularly words that offend. Just words, not blood, not territory, words. Words are, if nothing else, part of the user's toolbox. If someone uses words to build a hideous structure, I'm going to use better words to build a beautiful one. I would not want to remove words as a tool for building. And if someone's building a Taj Mahal-sized building of hideousness with their words, I don't want to stop them by pulling their building permits. I want to bring by a tour bus full of young minds and say, would you look at that? That's the kind of terrible thing you can build with the wrong kinds of words. So don't use your words to build something like that. As someone who loves philosophy, particularly Socratic dialogues, it's never far from my mind that our beloved mentor, Socrates, has to drink the hemlock because of his words. And yeah, I know he could have maybe escaped if he really wanted to, and he was trying to make a point, and frankly, he's pretty successful at making his point by becoming a martyr for the cause of pursuing truth and the weight of personal conviction. But in the end, Socrates dies for the words that he uses. This, of all of the errors and mistakes of history, I actually have the power to stop from happening again by simply refusing to be offended by words that I hear, and rather channel my energy into using words better than the careless, the illiterate, the vile, and the profane. I'll tell you what's offensive is these lights. These are terrible.